Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are covering the top Nifty 50 movers and key market levels to watch. If you enjoy this analysis, please hit the like button and subscribe for daily stock market updates. Now let us get started. One Nifty 50 stock jumped 4.76% even though the index closed down today. Here are the exact numbers straight from NSE in the next 6 minutes. You'll discover which stocks stood out, what drove the moves, and the key levels to track tomorrow. The Nifty 50 closed at 23,618, down 0.14% from its previous close of 23,649.95. It opened at 23,675, briefly rallied to a day's high of 23,782, before profit booking pushed it down to 23,587, the lowest point of the session. The index recovered slightly, but remained in negative territory. Now, here's what the technical picture shows. The 9-day EMA at 23,727 has slipped below the 20-day EMA at 23,835. That crossover is a short-term bearish signal, telling you that the immediate trend favors sellers. The relative strength index at 40.7 is neutral, not yet oversold, so there's room for further downside if momentum doesn't pick up. Volume was normal, with no unusual spike, suggesting this was routine distribution rather than a panic sell-off. Nifty is currently 8.8% below its 52-week high of 26,373, which was set 57 trading sessions ago. On the flip side, it is still well above the 52-week low of 22,182.55. The immediate support to watch is 23,683, a break below that could accelerate selling. Resistance stands at 23,839. A decisive close above 23,839 would challenge the bearish setup and could attract momentum buyers. The bounce from the intraday low suggests buyers are defending 23,587. Keep that level on your radar. While the broader market struggled, the IT names staged a sharp rally. Infosys led the charge. Infosys opened at 1162, matched its low exactly at that level, and then never looked back. The stock shot up to an intraday high of 1,198.4 before settling at 1,196.9, a massive gain of 4.76%. That kind of move is rare for a large cap like Infosys, but the real story was volume, 2.45 times the 20-day average. When you see that kind of surge, it usually means institutional money is stepping in. No clear trigger was visible, but this volume against a neutral RSI of 60.7 points to accumulation, not a short squeeze. The stock closed above both its 9-day EMA at 1154 and the 20-day EMA at 1177, even though these averages are still in a bearish crossover. That breakout above the averages is significant. It suggests a potential short-term trend reversal. The stock is 14.6% below its 52-week high of 1728, so there's headroom. If it sustains above today's high, the next upside level to note is the 1325 resistance. Support is at 1160. Remember, this is educational observation, not a recommendation. The move was compelling enough to spill over into Mahindra. Mahindra rallied 2.59%, closing at 1,467.1. The stock opened at 1,446.3, touched a low of 1,445.6, then surged to 1,506.8, a gain of over 4% intraday before cooling off. That retracement matters, but the close still held above the opening range. Volume hit 2.41 times the 20-day average, confirming institutional conviction matches. Infosys' RSI at 60.7 is neutral, but the stock is still below its 20-day EMA at 1428, though it did close above the 9-day line. That's a mixed signal. If it stays above the 9-day and volume remains elevated, a test of the 20-day becomes likely. Here's an interesting stat. Mahindra is just 4.3% below its 52-week high of 1854, set 58 sessions ago. That's much closer than its peers, hinting at relative strength. The intraday high of 1,506.8 is also a near-term pivot. A retest above that would be a powerful sign. Tomorrow, the The 1531 resistance level is the one to watch. Support sits at 1475. As always, this is market observation. Verify with your advisor before any decision. Meanwhile, HCL Technologies had a quiet but important session. HCL Technologies gained 2.86% to close at 1,179.4. It opened at 1156, dipped to 1,152.3, and then rallied to 1,198.3, almost exactly the same high as Infosys. That parallel move is worth noting, but the volume tells a different story. It was exactly in line with the 20-day average, so there was no institutional thrust behind the surge. RSI at 49.2 is neutral. The EM/AS are clearly bearish. The 9-day at 1164 is below the 20-day at 1203, meaning the downtrend is still intact unless price can climb above 1203. The stock is trading 20% below its 52-week high of 1,746.66, so the recovery runway is long. Tomorrow, the key zone is 1198 to 1206 today, as high, plus the descending trendline resistance. A close above 1206 would be the first sign of a possible trend change. Failure to break that zone could pull the stock back toward the 1152 support. This is what the data shows. Always do your own research before acting. To sum up, its stock stole the show today, led by Infosys with a powerful 4.76% surge on heavy institutional buying. The broader Nifty, however, remains in a short-term bearish setup with EM as pointing lower. Two things to watch tomorrow. First, whether Nifty can break above the 23,839 resistance and reclaim the 20-day EMA. Second, whether Infosys and Tech Mahindra can hold above their opening ranges and build on today's volume spike that would confirm institutional follow-through. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like, drop your watchlist stock in the comments, and subscribe for daily action. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. Please consult a SEBI-registered financial advisor before making any investment decisions.